Good morning, everyone online. Thank you for joining us. Mike's going to bring up the slides here. So 3 parts to this business I was saying. I want to get back into it as he's bringing this up. So there's products, okay? Products is one of the biggest part of the business, okay? The next thing is your actual store. That's going to be the second key to this business, okay? Actually working. So, making sure that your store actually, people want to buy from it, right? If you go to a store, you get that feeling. If you get that just a little bit of a feeling where you're like, yeah, I don't know if this is a real store. I don't know if this is, am I getting played here? You're out, okay? It's a half a second. People judge very quickly when they're online if they're going to buy or not, okay? And Amazon's just another screen away, right? So if they see your item, they love it, they can just go to Amazon and buy it. So your stuff has to be like, here's why you need to buy it, here's why. So let's get into product selection. As Barry and Mike said, I try to take things that are not very, like it's not something that you can learn. Like, if I go, hey, find great products, it's kind of hard to teach that. So I try to break it down so that it's very easy for you guys to understand. And I think that's what I do best, and I think you're going to get that. Okay, so get out of this mindset of, putting in, like, who's got a store with like 200 products? You can tell me, I won't judge, right? So a lot of people, they go in the mindset where they go, okay, I'm going to throw in like 200. We had a gentleman come in. He was from New York, actually. And he comes to the event and he's like, I've got like 260 products in my store. And I was like, why the hell would you do that? Right? Like, where do you even start? And if someone goes to the store and they see products and 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 products, they know you're just like a product pusher. So what I try to do, and you can write this down, what I want to do is I want you to plant your feet, okay? Plant your feet. What do I mean by that? Well, you're going to start off most likely with a general store, okay? I don't want you guys to go, hey, I'm going to go yoga, okay? And you're going to build a whole yoga brand, and you're going to have your yoga website and all this kind of crap. The reason I don't want you to do that is because who knows if you can sell stuff in the yoga market. Yes, the yoga market buys, but are they impulse buyers? I don't know. I really don't know, right? So if you've got a love for yoga and you're like, that's all I want to sell, go for it. Try it out, okay? What I'm saying, again, I'm just by experience, I would rather have a store with like 10, 15, 20 products in there that are kind of relevant to what you're trying to push, okay? So one of the biggest, I guess, secrets in this business is that you right now, everyone who raised their hands were like, I have a pretty new, brand new store, things like that. You're in the worst possible position to be. Right now, you're at the worst possible position to be, and that is great news, okay? What do I mean by that? E-commerce is about a snowball effect. Write this down. You need to understand the snowball effect of e-commerce, okay? So what is the snowball effect, okay? So I'll give you an example. I started a Canvas store. You guys, who took my Canvas course? Yeah? So that business is still doing like 300 grand a month. Swear to God, it's doing like 300 grand a month in sales. Profit margin of about 30% after everything's said and done. So when I started that business, okay, I told you guys I tried about 20 different canvases, 23 different canvases, nothing worked. So I could have given up. That's not how I work. When I want to do something, I do it. So I kept going. So I would go into like, one niche, one market. I'd try yoga, okay? Something I learned in the canvas niche after doing it for like 6 months, women don't spend $150 on a canvas. They just don't. Okay, men will. I don't know why. So for me, canvas has worked really well in the man niche. Okay, men have no like filter online. They'll buy it. Okay, I get orders for $4,000. Okay, I get people buying like 20. Okay, so one of the things that I want you guys to understand is that when you are able to plant your feet. So when I got into the canvas business, I was trying horses, I was trying dogs, I was trying sayings, I was trying all these different kinds of things. And then one of them, boom. Okay, I get a sale. Okay, cool. Boom, I get another sale. Oh, wow, I spent $60, I made 380. Boom, I get another sale. And then I started getting sales. So that tells me, okay, ding, 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 that is a good niche. That's a good place to be. So that's where I planted my feet, okay? So I removed a lot of the junk that was on my website, changed the name of the website. You can do that in Shopify very quickly. And now that's my niche. That's my market. and I have 120 canvases in that one niche. So when I say that you're in the worst possible position, why do I say that? Let's say you do get one sale. Well, that sale that comes through, I mean, you probably just have like one item in the store or two that appealed to that one person. So your average order value is going to be in the toilet at the beginning. A lot of people come to me and they're like, Roger, I just started a store and I'm breaking even, so I think I'm going to just call it a day. I'm not making money. I'm like, wait a minute, you should be jumping up and down. What is that snowball effect? Well, you start getting sales. Your Facebook pixel starts to warm up, and we'll talk about that. Facebook really starts to understand who your buyer is. You keep adding more products, so you go from 2 or 3 products to maybe 20 or 30 or 40. So now when someone comes to your store, they're buying one thing, they're buying another thing, their cart's got 8 things in there, that your order value goes through the roof, right? You've got an email list. You start sending emails out with promos and stuff. More sales start to come in. You start text messaging people. I'm going to teach you guys that. More sales start to come in. Right? Facebook keeps warming up that pixel, and now you've got retargeting that's working and all these things that are working, and now you've got a profitable business. Do you guys understand that? Okay? You're at the worst possible place right now. Okay? So if you start making sales and you're losing a little bit of money, you can start dancing around and be like, yes, I found a market, it's buying. You just need to tweak things, okay? So get out of the mindset that you need to like put in like 50 hours of work and put in like 300 products. I want you guys to have, if you're going the general store route, which I really believe is the best way to start this business, but I want you to stay in like the same kind of, okay, so if I'm going like, instead of going yoga, okay, mylovelyogawebsite.com, I want you to go more my healthy website or something like that.com, so you can go yoga, Tai Chi, or whatever else the hell you want to sell them, right? So that you can stay, and if someone's going to buy something here, they might buy a yoga mat, and they might buy a, you know, a book or something else, right? So I say, pick a niche that you know sales happen, okay? So things like health, you know, things like style, beauty, women love to buy stuff. Anything that's very impulse usually works, okay? One of my, the second Shopify store, that I started was a health and beauty store. And here's one thing I want you guys to know before we start this 3-day journey is one product can change your life. I sold 83,000 units of one product and made over $2 million at it, okay? One product can change your life on Facebook. One product, okay? So you're not looking to have like 50 home runs in order to make money. You need one product. I swear to God, guys, you need one product to change your life, your financial life. All right, so most people fail at this game for 3 reasons, okay? This reason, I don't know why it's not first, but I shit you not, this is the biggest reason you'll fail in this game, okay? So lack of persistence, being able to just do it, test it, fail quickly, out, next, test it quickly, whoa, we're getting traffic, cool, it's actually pretty affordable, you know, and you just keep the grind. And we're going to talk about this, but the Facebook algorithm, the Facebook machine is a very complex machine, but it's actually pretty simple, okay? Once you've done it, you know, I've spent probably $3 or $4 million in that platform. Once you've done that, you kind of understand how it works. It's always the same, and I'll teach you all that in the next couple of days. One of the, you know, these are the 3 things, and I said the business really is only 3 things. A great product, a great website that's cranking out sales, and once you have those 2 things and you understand Facebook, there is no other reason to fail, okay? Because you've got a great sale, you've got a great website, you've got great products that you're testing out. The only thing that's going to be missing is maybe your lack of persistence. Who here is scared shitless of technology? Be honest with me. I want you to be freaking honest with me right now, okay? Who has a hard time with tech, right? Okay. So that is going to be reason number 2 that you will fail in this business. So if you're scared about tech, here's one thing that I want you to do. This whole thing is going to be recorded, okay? This whole thing is going to be recorded. What I want you to do is find someone who loves tech, okay? Partner up with them, okay? Don't do the stuff that you hate. If you do stuff that you hate, you will fail in everything that you do. I've learned that. Build multiple businesses. Every time it's something I hate, I fail at it because I can't. If you hate having to deal with Shopify, this will kick you in the ass, okay? Every single time. So what can you do? Okay, so there are, I mean, we live on the web, guys. You can go to Fiverr, Fiverr.com, Fiverr.com. You can go to elance.com and there's thousands of people there that for a couple of bucks will build you a Shopify website and manage it for you. Okay, cheap. The other thing I want you to do is I don't want you to lean on our team for certain things, okay? The reason I say that is why come to us with Shopify questions, okay, when we're a small company and we've got maybe one or two, really good support staff that are there trying to help you out. When you can go to Shopify, they're there 24/7. They've got gurus that are willing to help and they know this damn platform better than any of us combined, okay? Use Shopify. If you're having an issue with shipping and how to set it up, don't come to me. Go to Shopify. They're there 24/7. I'm not there 24/7. Barry's not there 24. I'm out camping right now. You will not reach me. I promise you that. Okay? Let's go to the next slide, Mike. All right. So let's talk about the three, just sort of positioning the whole thing. But the lack of a great product. This is the first time I've done quite a few events like this. This is the first time where I can actually. With Chris here, it's a double-edged sword, okay? Here's how I see it. Google is a great place to generate sales, okay? Google can only do so much for you. So let me give you an example. Chris and we started testing a product, okay? And a guy I know who's in the same type of market sells like millions of dollars worth of this product using Facebook. So we launched this product. It's profitable right out of the gate, okay? Very simple. He launches it on Google Merchant, goes into Google AdWords, and we started doing $400 or $500 a day, where like $150 to $200 of that is profit, okay? It's not a lot of money. It's nothing. That's the difference between Google Shopping and Facebook. My friend on Facebook does millions of dollars a year with this product. Google Shopping, people go and they type in whatever they're looking to buy. But if you can push product on people, you're going to make a lot more money than if you're waiting for them. It's almost like I'm here in the corner and I've got something to sell you. And I'm here and I'm like kind of waiting for you to come around. And you being like, hey, are you the one who sells those fidget spinners? Like, yes, I am. Come on over, right? That's not the best way of making a lot of money. So how do you make a lot of money? You take a product that has a lot of wow factor to it and you push it in front of as many people. And if you can spend $1, that's all I want to do in this business. Something else to write down. If you can spend $1 and bring back $3, that's all I want to do in this business. I don't care what I'm selling, okay? It's got to be legal stuff and blah, 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 blah. But so the lack of a great product. Again, Facebook, you need to have a great product, especially now. Everyone, when I first started out, you could take a picture of AliExpress, put a picture of AliExpress on a Facebook ad and say, get yours off, 50% off. That does not work anymore, okay? When I got into the second business, the one where I sold like $83,000 worth of a product, that product sells a lot on Amazon, way cheaper than what I'm selling mine, okay? The reason why it sold so much is I got a model on Instagram to model the product. She's stunning. And that's the video I used for my video ads, which made me a ton of money because everyone was like, wow, I want to look like that, right? So lack of a great product, lack of great marketing, those are some of the reasons why a lot of people fail. Let's go to the next one, right? Next slide, yeah. Lack of a great sales machine. So, when you look at, a sales machine, okay, when you look at a website, there's something that kind of happens. So let me walk you through an exercise, and I want you guys to understand this is exactly what happens online. So everyone close your eyes for a second. I won't take your wallet. Imagine you're driving and you've got a really fast car. Maybe you've got a BMW or something like that, and you put your hands out in front like you're driving, okay? Do it. And imagine you're speeding and you're on the highway and you're having a hell of a great time. See it in your mind, okay? I want you guys to see because I want you guys to feel what you're about to feel. So you're driving down and you're like at 110 miles an hour, whatever the hell that is. We're in kilometers in Canada. I figure that's fast. And then you're driving and feel the drive, and then feel it, look up and see the lights. They're cops right in the back. You feel that. What happens to your stomach? Does it turn a little bit? What happens to your body temperature? Does it maybe rise a little bit? Do you feel that, you feel it, right? The same thing happens online when someone visits your website. If they get an inkling that this is not a professional company, they will be out of there faster than you can even imagine. So what I'm trying to do with you guys for the next 3 days is I'm trying to stack your deck, okay? Me and Dan there, we used to be blackjack dealers at the casino. This was like, my God, I don't even want to say how long ago. Too long ago. Yeah, like 12, 15 years ago. Really? Fuck. So like a couple years ago, like 2, 3, 4, yeah. So we were dealing at the blackjack table. What I'm trying to do for you guys is I want to stack your deck and put you in a position where you're in the best position possible to spend money with Facebook. Does that make sense? Stacking your deck means that you need to have a great sales machine. Thank goodness for Shopify. Okay, they make us look really good very quickly. Okay, you just need a really good logo, maybe a cool theme, make sure that all the right things are in there, and you're good to go. But I'm just saying that if they get an inkling that this is a junk site, this is a junk store, it's just like a blah, 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 it's going to be a bit harder. But I don't want this to stop you. Here's the God honest truth. When I launched that health brand, my store just had one product. It was that product. I had nothing else in there. I just wanted to test it. I was at my dad's house. I remember it like it was yesterday. I'm sitting down and I'm like, Dad, I think this product could sell. I keep seeing it. And he's like, well, just test it out. So I did. I literally took a video from the same model. And don't do this. You shouldn't be doing this. But I took the video from YouTube, downloaded it, threw an ad up, threw $20 at it, made 3 sales. And I was like, okay, I'm going to stop the ad because if she realizes that I'm using her video without asking, she's going to be pissed off. But that's how I tested it again. Don't do like I did. There are ways to do it, and I'll teach you guys how to do that. But that was the way I tested it. It literally had one product, had a dinky logo on my Shopify store, got 3 sales. I knew it was going to be a home run. I just knew it. I knew it. All right, so lack of persistence. This is the perfect example with the canvas business. I mean, who would have quit after 23 freaking pieces of canvas, right? You would have quit. If I would have quit right here, right there, it's $90,000 a month in profit for my family. If I would have done that. 23 canvases, that's a lot of work. Dude, I was almost crying. I was like, I'm teaching a class on canvas, right? I got to learn this business. I've got to figure it out. So 23 canvases later, okay? I test on average, now it's more than that. This is a little dated, but 25 products a week, which I think it's very easy to do, okay? Once you have a team behind you and stuff like that, it gets even easier because you can just say, okay, find products, put them on the store, we'll launch them. It's a lot easier. For 25 products, I'll get 1 to 3 pretty solid winners. How you have to look at this business, guys, once your feet are planted, if you're putting up like 20 or 15 products a week in the same kind of a niche, you're not wasting your time. A lot of people are like, well, we're wasting a lot of time here. We're testing all these products. You're not wasting your time because those products, they might not sell on Facebook, right? Maybe you throw up a video on Facebook and they're not selling. But the 1 to 3 winners here, okay, those that bring in the traffic in that marketplace into your store, they will pick up some of this stuff that you're listing. And every time you list, the more money you make because someone sees a product. Someone sees, hey, I'm going to buy this. Hey, I'm going to buy that. Hey, I'm going to buy that. Every time I list a canvas, even if it doesn't sell well on Facebook, eventually people start to buy it. Someone sees, I'm not in the horse niche at all. I tested the horse niche. It was one of my first tests. And I have like 2 or 3 in the horse niche in there. I kept it just because why not? And I have people buying horse stuff every week. They're not there for horse stuff, okay? But it's on the store. They see it. They're like, wow, that would look great in the bathroom or something. I don't know. And they buy it, okay? So you have to understand that the opportunity for you to make money is there, absolutely. How much money you're going to make, that's up to you. That's up to you as a weekly goal. So I want you to right now take out a piece of paper, and I want you to make a commitment to myself and this group, and maybe you're here with a friend or something like that. But the week after this event, once everything settles down, give yourself a number. What's a realistic number? I will list and test blank products per week. And I want you to set a goal. And in 2 or 3 weeks, when we have you guys on Zoom, I'll be able to go and say, how many products did you test? What was your goal? And then you'll say, I wanted to test 10. But I only tested 3, and then I'll say, well, that's your fault. That's not mine, okay? So write it down. Set a goal for yourself, because I believe that if you write it down, odds of you, making it real are a lot better. All right, let's move on. All right, so I'm going to walk you through something that I think is very important, okay? So I'm on Facebook. I want to go and see what Dan's doing, okay? Dan and I, we talk on Facebook all the time. My pool was dirty as hell. I just moved into a house. I knew nothing about a pool. And he was like, my pool's beautiful. And I was like, mine looks like a piece of shit. And he's like, keep going. You'll figure it out. You'll figure it out. So I go there to interact with Dan. I'm not going there to buy anything. So here's the process. I'm on Facebook. I'm scrolling through, and something cool catches my eye. Step one, something cool. I click on it. Think about this, okay? I'm on my phone. I click on it. I go to the website. I scroll the website a little bit. I say how many I want to order. I hit add to cart. And then I have to physically reach in my pocket, take out my credit card, and I'm in the bus or I'm in wherever, and I have to finger this thing in, enter all my details, enter all my information, hit the shop now button. Like, there's a lot of work that happens between someone seeing an ad on Facebook and someone actually buying. There's a ton of work. And there's a ton of trust that needs to happen there, okay? Social proof is huge on Facebook. We'll talk about that. But do you understand how that's a big step, guys? Like, to get someone to, I'm not buying anything today. No. Oh, okay. Go to the website. I trust this website. Look at the product, look at the description, read it, look at the videos, look at the testimonials, hit buy now, grab the credit card number. So do you understand that for me to take someone from A to Z, which is a sale, there's a lot of freaking work that happens. You don't know on a subconscious level what you need to do to get someone to take out their credit card. So how do you do that? How do you do this? How do you get someone to take out their credit card online? It's got to be something so freaking tempting that it's like temptation on Facebook is the key to success. It's got to be so tempting that they will do all of that work. Who here has a Shopify store, launched products and stuff? Who here tested a product and it didn't go too well, right? Okay. Would you all agree that the reason that the product, if you're advertising to the right place, okay? I'm selling a pool stick and I'm going after pool players, okay? Pool players. If, the reason that that product didn't do too well, to be honest with you, could be your store, but let's say everything's perfect. Your store's perfect, your ads are great, you're going out to the right person. It's because you're not tempting enough, okay? Someone sees a pool cue and they're like, that's cute, but whatever, I'm not gonna buy it, okay? If there was a pool cue that had a laser on it and would allow you to see, the ball's trajectory or something like that, and it was, wow, you can actually improve your game. Okay, now we're talking. Okay, now that's tempting, very tempting. Okay, do you guys understand that this is very important? Okay, you're getting people to make a big step. What's the step on Amazon when you want to buy something? Okay, soon you'll be able to just say buy it, and then you'll turn around, the box will be at your door. Okay, so for us as Shopify marketers, it's a lot harder to do that. So what does that mean? Your products have to be so tempting that people go, I need this right here now. Have you guys seen the ad about it's a little thing that you plug in your car when you've got a check engine light, and you connect it to your phone and it tells you what's wrong with your car. Okay, they're selling millions of them right now. Millions. They're making a mint on these. Get them on AliExpress for next to nothing, okay? That's a great tempting product, okay? What's their market? I'm just saying what they're doing. I'm not, sexist or anything. They're marketing to the woman niche, okay? Go to your garage, there's a light, the guy tells you it's $1,500, you have no freaking idea, right? So they're like, why not plug this little thing in there and it'll tell you, hey, it's, your exhaust is broken or something. I don't know, I know nothing about cars. But do you guys see how that's a very tempting product? For $29, you could avoid maybe thousands, right? That's a great way of, that's a great product. Another great idea is those things where it's like a bag and you do like this and it's a sofa. You've seen those, and you can they sold millions of these, okay? You look at it and you're like, wow, I need that for the cottage. I need that for whatever, right? So these, the days of throwing up just an image, something boring on Facebook and hoping it sells, it's not going to work, okay? It's not going to work. All right. So who wants to learn how I find products that sell extremely well? All right, let's get into it. There are three major things that I look for when trying to find great products, okay? And these are the three things that I've tried to break down as a science, because I don't know, I try to break things down. This is for Facebook only. This is not for Google shopping. This is for Facebook, okay? All right, so the first thing that you want to see is what's called a practical product, okay? And this happened to me again on the flight yesterday. I'm in bed and my phone's dead. I'm an iPhone junkie, so as soon as they come out with the next piece of junk, I buy it. And this one though is a real piece of junk because I was in bed and I'm charging the phone. It's at like 3%, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna listen to a podcast. So I take out my my headphones here, and I'm like, where does this go? Like if you look at the iPhone 7. I mean, there's just one port now. They decided to take away the headphone jack. They want to start selling their headphones. So I'm in bed and I'm like, if I unhook this and put the other thing in there, I can't charge my phone. So I went to AliExpress and I found that there was a splitter where you could charge your phone and you could be listening to music at the same time. Okay? So I launched that. As soon as the iPhone 7 came out, I knew thousands would have this issue. And it did extremely well. Okay? So that's a practical product. Is it something that I try to find for Facebook? It's not. Like, it's not my favorite place to be inside of Facebook, okay? Let's go to the next one. So, so it's stuff that can be like extremely practical that is just gonna fix an issue. Something that, problem solution type thing, okay? Do you have a screaming baby at home? Because you can target people who have, screaming babies at home on Facebook. Here's a new teether. Here's a new this. Here's a new that, right? So this isn't my most I'm going to make millions of dollars with. Usually, if you're finding something practical, you have to find something that's wide scale that thousands of people need, okay? Not my favorite. This one is my favorite one. And this one's made me a lot of money. Passion products, okay? So go to Cozy Bees. I'll show them what a passion product. No, I'll give you the password. So I started a children's clothing brand, and it did really, really well. And it's a onesies business. I was the first one to come out with funny baby onesies. This was like 2.5 years ago or something like that. And Facebook took me out of the marketplace. I was selling these onesies for like 14, 15 bucks. The cost of Facebook ads just started to rise, and it just wasn't profitable as much anymore. And I kind of moved on to other things. Is it the internet or my website?
Yeah, it's the internet.
Yeah. So basically, when you talk about passion products, okay, what's a passionate product? So one of the best examples, I have a onesie that says, Grandma was here, and there's kisses all over the onesie, okay? And the baby, which was my niece, I'll show you a picture, she's got like kisses all over her face in the picture, right? So when I start advertising this to grandmas, what do you think happens when you start advertising this to grandmas? They lose their shit, okay? They start tagging all their kids and all this kind of stuff. They laugh, they love it, they buy it. That is a passionate product, okay? Very passionate product. That's my baby Jacob.
He's not a baby so much anymore.
That's little Jacob, and that's my niece. My God, have they ever grown? This was about 1.5 years, 2 years ago. So the shirt on the left, which says "I'm not allowed to date," I sold about 25,000 of those. Now, people on AliExpress, the China people on AliExpress, they took that picture and they're selling it. So if you go to AliExpress, they stole my pictures. Try to send a cease and desist letter in China. All right, so let me show you guys a few, just so you get the idea of.
Click around.
Yeah. All right, so. This shirt here, when Dante said, there are things that I just don't understand, okay? So it says, I get my attitude from, well, pretty much all the women I'm related to, okay? She was like, this is going to do great. And I was like, this is boring. We sold thousands of this. It went viral. Like, I had like 1.5 million likes within like 2 days. It went extremely viral. I had no clue, okay? And I don't know if you noticed this or not, but for things like this is the same picture as my other one. I just changed the saying on the shirt. So you don't have to always, be reinventing the wheel. Let's go back. Here's the perfect example, okay? So what do you think happens when someone sees this? Okay, you're a lady, you've got a baby at home, and you see this. What's the first thing you do? You tag daddy, right? You tag daddy. Oh my God, Mark, look at this. Oh my God, and then Mark goes, that's pretty funny. I'm gonna buy it, right? So this is what I mean when it comes to passion products, things that just, oh my God, you just have to buy. It's impulse. The other thing I like to do is things that you can't really get in stores that much. Okay, it's not something that you can just walk into Walmart, it's on the second aisle and you can grab it. I want, that's unique. You guys see how that's unique? You can't just walk into Toys R Us and pick up a onesie like that. Okay, now you can probably because they saw me selling so many, but dog lovers, mother-daughter, type things. Cozy Bees is a great example. Funny sayings, anything that's very passionate, okay, works extremely well. So I want you to think about the Facebook platform. So Facebook platform is all about an experience. Write that down. Facebook's platform is all about an experience. The more you can create a great experience for Facebook users, the cheaper the traffic will be. Okay, the better you play the game, the more you're rewarded. Okay, that's one thing that I've learned. And when I start showing baby onesies to parents and they're tagging their friends and their family and they're laughing and they're having a great experience because of what I've done. So Facebook goes, hey, you know what? You're playing the game. Your relevance score is high, everything's high, your traffic's going to be very low. Now my health and beauty product, that was a bit of a piss off. That pissed off a few people, okay, I'm being honest. And what happened is they would do the angry face. That angry face instead of the like or whatever, it's an angry face. And that hurt me a lot, okay? As soon as that algorithm changed in May of this year, they kind of changed their algorithm. I don't know if you noticed, but anything that had any bad, anger, people saying, oh, I hate this, your traffic costs went through the roof. So as long as you play that game where they love you, you're good, okay? All right, this is this is the one that's gonna make you a millionaire if you can figure it out, okay? It's the OMFG, oh my freaking God, okay? It's the wow product. It's the impulse. Wow, I need that product, okay? So what are good examples of that? The lay bag, I talked to you about fidget spinners. It's OMFG, what is this thing? The first time you saw a fidget spinner, you're probably like, what the hell is this, right? A lay bag is it's a bag, and you go like this, and you roll it, and then it becomes a sofa almost. You've never seen one? Yeah, they don't sell many in Canada, but in the US they were huge. It's just an example. What are OMFG products? That product that you plug into the car, that's an OMFG product. It's wow, for $29, I can have my own mechanic in my house, okay, telling me what's going on with my car. Okay, very cool. Now, what's a really, and that's the one, yeah. Yeah. So.
This literally was just it's like a garbage bag. It's like a specially designed garbage bag that if you see the video of this, it's they just take the bag and whoosh it and tie it, and it's air, and it's a heavy duty bag that you sit on, and they sell millions and millions and millions of them. People will buy stupid crap, that's just for sure.
There's multiple types of these types of items. One of the best ways, and Mike mentioned that in the beginning, one of the best ways for you to find out if something's an OMFG product, check out Amazon. My product was an Amazon top seller in the category, so I knew there was a lot of sales. And I took a boring product. It was just an image of the product, and I got a model to do it. She cost me a lot of money, but I knew it was going to be worth it. And we ended up making millions of dollars off of that. Okay, so it's 20% product and like 20-30% marketing. So what happens is when you have, and I hope you're writing these 3 product types down, practical, emotional, and OMFG. Those are my 3 secrets to success for finding products. But once, you can go to the next slide. So let's look at a few examples, okay? So you've got like the sushi maker. Have you guys seen that? It's like a sushi thing, and it rolls up sushi in like 30 seconds. It's awesome. Let me turn this off. You've got drones, okay, which are pretty hot these days. Cell phone accessories. There's tons of them. Have you guys seen the cell phone that just like sticks anywhere? Right? It's like cell phone case you can literally just put here and then just like take a selfie. It sticks everywhere. So that's an OMFG product. You're like, wow, I could use that for when I'm taking pictures and stuff or want to do a selfie and things like that, right? Sleeping blowing bags, that was huge. MacBook covers, I have not on this one, but my other Mac, I bought like a wood cover for it because it always gets scratched up. My other Mac's all scratched up. So this was cool. It's like a $79 buy. I bought it, just because.
You could find all types of stuff here that works. I mean, there's like the wooden MacBook covers, like wooden sunglasses, and watches were big last year. There's always these cycles where things are big, and one of the keys I think is if you could find trends that are already starting to go, like nobody here I think would want to start doing fidget spinners now. But if you did fidget spinners 6 to 12 months ago, you'd be making a ton of money. So one of the things we're going to show you guys, I think we're going to take a 5-minute break just to stretch our legs, get some coffee, and then, of course, work out some of this tech stuff. We're going to show you where to find products like this. And also, we have a trending strategy, like some of the stuff that I'd shown you guys a little bit on Zoom. We'll cover a little bit of that as well. So why don't we take about 5 minutes? And I don't know if Daniel can put a timer up there. And we'll be back at about 10:15 Eastern. All right? Go ahead.
Good.
Thanks.